fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Hamilton. And again, New York with the triple.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Now here is Robinson. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Finley the pass to Hamilton. Shot no good, and Toronto will come the other way. And here is Ross. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. A fadeaway. They grab their own miss. That is good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
They get it again. The shot's good from Roy.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's DeRozan. He had 16 points in the win against Portland.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
And so it's New York with it after Toronto got the three-pointer. Here's Hamilton. Roy kicks to Finley. The shot's good. Roy making the play. 10 points for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Robinson dishes to DeRozan. Back to Robinson. The pass to Ross. From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Kicks to Roy. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Some changes for Toronto. Neely comes in for Robinson. And it's Karn for Terrence Ross. The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sanders is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Lowry against Hamilton. Outside Lowry. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splash.
Oh, he hits it. How about...
Big time. Big.
And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto. Third group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Raptors trail by 16. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Robinson is out there with Carr. And it's Hunter in at the 1 spot. One-on-one here. Here's Hamilton. Look at that jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He had 35 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Hunter. He's got 5. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hunter. Trying his luck deep. And again, no good by Toronto.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
There's the dish to Ross. Holmes passes to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. And DeRozan kicks to Ross. And again, no good by Toronto. The Knicks leading by 21. Down low, Lakic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Passes to Hunter. Will it go? We always like to break down the league leaders at their respective positions, so check out this group of small forwards with the highest field goal percentages since All-Star. New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Hamilton with it. 35 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Out to the wing. New York moving the ball around. Lakic off target with his three. Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Robinson goes in. That is good.
They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything is from the perimeter. They're settling too much for what's going on the outside. They've got to get back to getting it inside. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Now here is Hamilton. He's covered closely. Feeds to Ross. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. Roy's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
They grabbed their own miss. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
There's the feed to Ross. He dishes a 2 to Rosen. There's the double team with Hamilton. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Roy. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Neely comes in for Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Hunter.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Hamilton against Lowry. Hamilton kicks to Sanders. Hamilton left side. It's stolen by Lowry. Puts one up from 19. That one off the back iron and out. A look from Hamilton. And that's not going to go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Well, Coach Casey.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. Raptors trail by 20. Hamilton in at point guard. And it's Roy in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Misses from close range. New York's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Got that one up quick.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Lowry against Hamilton. 4 on the shot clock. Fades back. They shoot again, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 7 points.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Roy dishes to Sanders. Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Lowry can't get that one to fall.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Roy. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. The Raptors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the Raptors making a change here. Carr's checked in. Hamilton outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Pass to Lyons. 13 feet away. New York, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 21. Outside Lowry. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Lowry. 17-foot shot on the way. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lowry's got 4 this quarter. The Knicks leading by 19.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Teardrop shot. Shot's good. And that's 17 points for Freak.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the
Close
floor.
up on the big-time play.
Spacing.
So both teams making some
Spacing.
changes here. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Lowry. Puts it up from 12. A second chance effort, and the layup is good. He has 5.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Hamilton against Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Lowry leading the charge.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Hamilton goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hamilton's got 6 in the quarter.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
The drive by Lowry. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, a huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Knicks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Raptors trail by 21 and stolen by Hamilton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Right side Robinson. Now the pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Lowry. New York leading by 23. Back to Hamilton. Three-pointer. That's good. Hamilton's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Go on and give it up.
And now let's take a look at a breakdown of this season's best rebounding point guards. Freak number 1.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty and getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
That is good.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Count that one. He's got 9.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Passes it to Holmes. The drive by Lowry. From beyond the arc. Hunter no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Good on the shot. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just
The Raptors shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Carr is out there with Robinson. Here's the teardrop. No good from Hamilton. And the Raptors with possession. And stolen by Hamilton. Here's Tucker. Banked in off the glass. Tucker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Boy, a nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
It did, yeah. And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they do. And, guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Robinson sets a screen for Lowry. Pass to Robinson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
6 on the shot clock. Right through the D for the layup. 28 points for Freak.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low than I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
To the left wing. The three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Smits, covered by Hamilton. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
A lot of action in this one for Robinson. 8 rebounds and the 1 steal. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Miller's checked in for Carr.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Knicks. Free. 2 shots.
That's good from Hamilton. Hamilton hits both of them. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Smits passes to Miller. Now here's DeRozan. They set the pick. Off the pick. Hamilton pulls it in. Hamilton's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep. And the Knicks miss again. Miller outside.
Twin, are you serious right now?
What?
Get yourself together. Look, sit up straight. Look alive.
Yes.
This is your first 2K interview. You gotta kill it.
Okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Swish.
I like that. That was a cool little handshake.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
All right, guys, are we ready? You ready to roll?
Yes.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm Rachel, and I'm here with Freak today, one of the NBA's newest stars. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You have been doing amazing this season. How does it feel to be one of the most talked about young NBA players?
It's great. You know, I've been working really hard on my game, so to see the team getting wins and, you know, they're talking about me, it feels good. I want to keep the ball rolling.
And we all know that your game on the court has been spectacular.
Thank you.
And I've heard that you're pretty good in NBA 2K also.
Somebody told you right. Yeah. We bring the system on the road. We play in the hotel rooms. It could get pretty competitive.
So who's the best on the team then in 2K?
Me, of course, by far. But there are a couple of guys that give me some tough games. But the only person that ever really beat me in the game was my best friend, Vic. Rest in power, Vic. But that was because he played every single day of his life. So that was the only reason.
So pretty heated matches between you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what was it like to see your virtual self in the game for the first time?
I loved it. I grew up playing 2K. So to see myself in the game made me feel like I made it. You know, I've always wanted to be on the cover of 2K like KD, Kobe, or MJ. So I'm just working for that, hopefully.
Well, hey, if you keep playing the way that you are, you might be on our cover one day.
Maybe. That would be an honor. I would love that.
Well, keep it up. Keep working hard. Good luck for the rest of the season. And thank you again for coming on 2K TV.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
And you know how we end these interviews? High fives.
High fives. All right, there you go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you are joining us today as we enter the final episodes of the NBA regular season. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. And we'll get to see John Wall tonight, the former #1 overall pick out of Kentucky at 6'4", with a 6'9" wingspan, 39-inch vertical. Kenny's got all the physical tools.
He's a one-man fast break. You know, he gets that rebound. Not only do you see the defense sprint, you see the offensive wing sprint the lane because they say this guy is out. And I love watching John Wall play.
And he uses his size, takes the contact, he can finish in the lane. And most of all, he wears down the defender.
And you know, I know you've talked about him and Bradley Beal together being the Secret Service. That's your
the Secret Service, the nickname.
But see, everybody knows about him now, so I think it's the not-so-Secret Service.
I'm not feeling it.
The not-so-Secret Service.
But we all know about the Secret Service, and we still
need the noise box, Ernie.
Not-so-Secret Service.
I need our noise box, Ernie.
I'm sticking by it.
Very nice.
Kevin Harlan, what do you think? Thank you.
On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Washington Wizards are ready for this thing to get started. Mucho gusto, and welcome to Noche Latina on 2K Sports. From the jerseys to the food to the halftime entertainment tonight, a distinctive Latin flavor.
Boys, nice and high.
I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And I think for the Knicks, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up? In the playoffs.
And I can't see any reason why they can't. I mean, they've got to be considered one of the favorites to lift the trophy for me.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Wizards 5 right now. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Olsen in at the 3. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Beal kicks to Wall. He feeds it to Beal. Olsen, he's guarded by Finley. They set the screen. There's the double team with Hamilton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Wall with the drive. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, you can bet the defense wasn't expecting that kind of razzle-dazzle out of it. But the spin worked like a charm. Perfect.
Hamilton with it. He's picked up by Wall. Hamilton the pass to Finley. That's good.
And immediately looking for the open. The man when the double team comes to him.
Wall against Hamilton. Pass to Morris. Wizards passing it around. Beal. Beal with another miss. Washington on D. Trailing by 2.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stop.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Sanders covering. There's a screen. Kicks it to Wall. Here's Olsen. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Wall against Hamilton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Wall, that's good.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Wall following the basket by Freak. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. Tops in scoring, first in steals. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Washington with the ball. 4-point game. And now the Knicks on the break. A nice shot by Roy.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Wall. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Wall.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Hamilton against Wall. Lions the pass to Sanders. Hamilton outside. And he gets the bucket. Hamilton's got 6.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up. One more time, let me hear it for your Knicks City dancers.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 6. Last time they met was in Washington.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Lowry dishes to Hamilton. Lowry kicks to Hamilton. Inside, 6 to shoot. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Wall with the ball. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Second, the Knicks.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
And Washington has possession. They set the pick. Here's Beal.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Can't capitalize on the good pick. Back to Hamilton. Who Grinitz hits it from three-point range.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Wall up top, covered by Hamilton. A step-back shot here. Wall missing again.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
To the right side. Back to Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. He has 6.
And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
New York leading by 9. Lowry passes to Hamilton. New York moving the ball around. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wall. 7 points in the game. There's the double team with Hamilton. Looking to end the run. Wall with another miss. New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Wall against Hamilton. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly. No good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Beal with it. Now Hamilton defending. No one near Wall as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks.
A different look for New York. Tucker's checked in. Wizards trail by 12, so on the floor for Washington. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Olsen in at the 3 slot. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You look at the Knicks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Washington Wizards. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And, you know, for the Wizards, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 33 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Here's Morris, following the score by New York. Hamilton kicks to Finley, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Hamilton against Wall.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Hamilton. He's guarded closely. Here's Finley. His three-pointers off the mark. Wizards trail by 14. Wall dishes to beat. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Morris. Can't get it to go. Good D by Sanders. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Beal gets a wide open look. They get it back. Tries again. Can't connect from short range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Now here is Hamilton. Defense is right there.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Morris outside. There's the dish to Beal. Wall, that's a two-pointer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wall's got 14 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Wall against Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall. Wizards trail by 14. Rob. Pass to Finley. He kicks to Hamilton. Takes the 13-footer. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Rodgers checked in for Bradley Beal. Here's Wall. 14 points for him. And the pass to Olsen. There's the double team with Hamilton. It's deflected. Stolen by Roy. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
The Knicks leading by 16. And here's Hamilton. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Here's Olsen. Knocks down the three ball. 5 points in the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication.